Não preciso ficar o tempo todo monitorando Mixons. Summon, será, hein? Acho que sim. Entrou. Agora sim, tamo on. Bora terminar? Aquele compromisso de Final Fantasy XVI. De compromisso bom que a gente tem. Terminar essa peste desse jogo. O DLC da Maré adicionou um icon, né? Então já teve um trabalho melhorzinho. Até eu acabei usando um pouquinho ele. Coloquei ele no meu setupzinho. Tem várias secundárias, né? Então tamo de boa. Dá pra pegar o batalhozinho ali na frente. Porém não vamos não, né? Ficar tranquilo aqui. Passar pelo meio da cidade e ir embora. Aqui a gente já pode pegar o Chocobo. Saiu do mato do nada o Chocobsters. Vambora. Porra como um vento. Mais pra frente. Mais pra frente. É o próximo aqui, ó. Esse aqui será? É.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
All right.
Ah, não vai ter lutinha agora
The
não.
forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume?
Noticed her, have you?
You deserve a rest.
Ah, uma dungeon fechada. Normal, né?
The temple is up there.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
A Square não vai mexer. Não vai meter um campo aberto em Final Fantasy, né? Acho que eles precisariam de mais recurso técnico para isso. Bonito pra caramba. Isso aí não dá pra negar, né? O bagulho é lindo demais. O que daria aqui? Dá pra andar de Chocobo de novo.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
Tem caminhos paralelos aqui, né?
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
Vamos ver o que a gente acha aqui. Ah, monstrão.
Straight home now.
Olha lá, ó. Aonde? Fico até feliz. Aperta o mais rápido que pode. Ai, tomei. Tomei muito. Boa. Tem uma caixinha aqui pra nós. E não tem nada na caixinha. Aí sim. O que é isso aqui? É segredo ali, ó. Ah, tá interrompido. Vai não, pô. E aquilo lá. Caranguejo ladrão. Ali é o slime do inferno.
Is that beast?
Água marinha.
Haven's blacksmith that has an appetite for these things.
Recuperei as poções, pelo menos, né?
These remind me of home.
You're from the north, then?
Yes. And no.
I see.
Tem nada ali. De novo eu e tu, hein? Toma. Morreu. Antes da gente chegar no objetivo. Opa, chegamos. Agora que é a dungeon de verdade, então, né? Dungeon final do jogo.
Do you see that cave up ahead? Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
A way to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
O Aire das Horas. Esse templo antigo ao norte encontra-se preso na costa do Rio do Tempo. E seu propósito original há muito tempo escondido. É onde sai aquele raio, né? Olha lá, essa parte aqui, ó. O raio sai daqui e vem pra cá. É isso aí. Vamos descobrir o que tem naquele raio lá. Aqui é só português. Spike 400. I don't speak English, my brother.
There. The temple that time forgot.
O aire das horas. Aqui em Mysidia.
And the Ver is inside.
Yes. You can see the spell's path from the nave.
Tcharam, tcharam.
What is it?
I don't know. It's probably nothing.
Forgive me, but why build the Ver here?
The spell was originally meant to be cast on Drake's Eye, and this was the only place with an unbroken line of sight. The Tonbreeze like to think these ruins are their own.
And they look none too pleased to see us. This one. This one.
While our numbers dwindle, theirs seem only to increase, as if they were feeding off our suffering.
Não tem como ver o mapa aqui. A dungeon final. Desígnio da água. Ih! Caraca! Parece o Mestre Splinter, mano. Igualzinho. Mestre Splinter. Tamanho do bicho. Vai.
Could this be their leader?
You're more than welcome to ask. Added to the list.
Nu. Ficou no cantinho ali, já era.
That could have been worse, I suppose.
Aye, well, if the forest's taught me anything, it's that there's always something worse.
Nada demais. Ah, de novo. Nossa, me atingiu, velho. E você tem que ficar esperto. Esse tem que ficar muito esperto. É sueiro, bicho. Tordoa já era.
Is that the nave?
Just inside the dome, yes. But it's what's out here that worries me.
A salamandra
I was
gigante.
thinking they'd all migrated south.
The weaker ones did.
The weaker ones. Did you hear that, Sid?
Ai, caramba.
You don't want to be around to find out. Get back.
Isso vai dar trabalho, bicho.
I always hate this part.
It'll be over soon enough.
Get ready.
Vai ter que bater com força. No. Pesado esse, hein? Escamas biliosas. Reflexo da eletricidade.
This place. It's frozen. Just like the surge.
Parou no tempo, né? Essa é a pegada.
Another of my ancestors' sins. Shall we?
Então bora, né? Como é que eu recupero poção aqui? Nada, né? Pular pedrinha.
The blue veil shows the extent of the spell's reach.
I I can feel its ether from here.
Shula, wait. Before we cross the threshold, I'd like to know a little more about how these magics work. I assume we'll be safe from their influence.
Ela tava desconfiada, né?
We won't grind to a halt, if that's what you mean. The spell only affects the things that were present at the moment it was cast.
Eita.
But if we can enter, that means other things can as well.
Like the ones we saw on the way here.
And worse, probably.
Is
As
this
pedras
Leviathan's
atemporais.
Well, it certainly wasn't ours. When he realized my ancestors were attempting to cast a spell from here, he made to destroy the temple.
And almost did by the looks of it.
A dádiva da água.
I could, but they are.
Then why is it so cold in here?
Acho que eu vou gastar fácil essas poções aqui. Daqui onde que eu vim? É. Nossa, que lerdeza, hein? Que lerdeza, hein? Ah, não, não. Musiquinha dos anos 80, né? Aventura dos anos 80. Tipo isso aí. Lobinho, lobinho. Ah, não, é o Cranberry. Vai morrer tudo, ó. Toma.
This would have been a hall of worship. There was something similar in my father's keep. The priests would deliver their sermons from the dais. Father.
Caraca. Olha isso. Doideira.
Just let us pass.
It's all right. We'll get through this.
Que chato, mano.
Clear.
Que
One last
chato.
time, then.
Recuperei as poções, pelo menos.
The fair.
Eita, até preparar aqui. Ele manda energia pro bebê que tá lá embaixo.
It's just as I thought.
Jill, does this ether not feel somehow?
Familiar, yes. I sensed it the moment we arrived, though I wasn't sure until now. You can feel it too, can't you, Clive? She's calling us.
You don't mean the witch?
I do. Though she was more than that. Much more. She was a dominant. A dominant who once commanded the icon that now resides in both me and Clive.
Of course. I don't know why I didn't see it. Who else would have the power to freeze time?
None other than Shiva herself. But for her ether to endure after all these years, it's almost as if... As if she shared it with another, just as Torgal shared in my ice.
Bonita a armadura. Eita. Mais bonita ainda a espada.
Shiva's companion. Though something tells me he's not as friendly as us.
Ancestors never warned us about this.
It wasn't left hidden then. I never even knew it existed. Nice try. Slow.
Ele acertou em mim, tá? Ai. Na cara.
Why won't it yield?
Because it would sooner die than fail its mistress.
has no choice.
Pegou.
Nice try. This one.
Ah, porra. No meio do golpe meu.
Get him. Guess we're ready.
Nó.
It's good. Let's not give him another chance.
Pegou brutalmente. Ai. $70.000.
It's getting colder.
Au. Agora vai. Sai, 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 sai. Oh, sai.
Too slow. Nice try.
Ah, caramba. Sai, sai.
This one.
It's getting angrier by the moment.
We better cut this short.
Cansou, né?
All yours, Torgal.
Ele tá parando o tempo. Gamado. Ai, não desviei. Eu até apertei pra desviar. Agora vai morrer. Guardião do tempo. Se esse não for o final, eu gastei quase tudo nele, bicho. Espaldara temporal. Reflexo do gelo.
Now let's destroy it and put an end to this.
Wait. The spell must be weakened, not undone.
Qual é?
Isn't that what we came here for?
Did you ever stop to wonder what might happen to the tidal surge if I unraveled the whole spell at once? I didn't think so. This is going to require a bit more finesse. From wind and light, water and earth, let the silent palm of mine ice. There's too much ether. Here. Let me help. Let us help. Almost.
Did it work?
I think so. The thread connecting this place to the child should be broken. Meaning Walyas should finally be...
O tempo parou.
Free once more,
É o último.
Leviathan, our most profaned fragment, its divinity defiled by the hand of man, its spirit shackled by his hubris, till Mythos came, bringing release. Now, let the sins of man be redeemed by the hand of the servant of God.
Damn it.
It's happening, isn't it?
It is.
What is? What's going on?
Precisely what we feared. Leviathan is out of control. Don't despair. This isn't over yet. You should head back to the village and get everyone to higher ground. As for the rest, Ifrit will handle.
Nossa senhora. Tá tudo bloqueado. Eu não posso pegar. Caralho. Não posso pegar poção, tônicos. Dilúvio. Restaure o fluxo do tempo. Cabo Nepto. Caraca, lindo demais, né? Tá doido.
After 80 years of imprisonment, I'd be angry too. But I can't let it end like this, Wallius. It's time for you to come home.
Ah, mano, cheio de minions ainda pra enfrentar.
More of your playthings.
Tem os passas ainda. Cinquenta e um. 51 é pinga.
All right. I heard you the first time.
Agora é Ifrit, hein?
I'm not here to hurt you, Wallius.
Oh,
Fuck. That was too close.
caralho.
Come on then. No more hiding. Wallius!
Lindo do Leviatana.
This isn't what I wanted. I only hope you can forgive me.
Olha o tamanho, cara. Tá tentando apagar ele. Tentando molhar o Ifrit. Eita. Vai. Eu desviei, pô. Tá foda, hein? Mordeu de novo. Eita.
What is this? The calm before the storm.
É que eu tô lembrando bem dos ataques do Ifrit. Qual é?
Leviathan. Stop this! I'm not here to play.
Tem que quebrar esse negócio aqui.
I said stop! This has gone on long enough!
Ah, caraca.
The village.
Maremoto, velho. Um tsunami. Ai, caramba. O que houve? Ah, merda.
Stop this! I'm not here to play! The village.
O que eu faço, cara, aqui? Eu não sei o que eu faço. Eu não sei o que eu faço. Vou ter que procurar então. Vamos passar essa parte. Aí tudo cai no chão. É foda, né? Tem que ver como é que faz pra passar. O vagalhão. Caralho, mano. Eu não sei que volume tá. Olha que desgrama, velho. Foda-se. Tem que ter paciência agora, hein? Ah, não sei, cara. Tá errado. Não poderia ter feito isso. Não poderia ter feito isso, hein? Não poderia ter feito isso. Jamais. Agora eu fiquei nervoso, velho. Agora eu fiquei puto mesmo. Agora eu fiquei muito puto.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Que isso, mano?
Proud.
Sai. Filha da mãe, né, velho?
Warriors! Warriors! How long can you keep this up?
Morre, desgrama.
Not this time.
Toma outra aí, ó. Nossa senhora. Caraca. O que foi isso? O menininho.
Now that was quite a tantrum.
Clive! Where is he? Well, yes.
He's adorable.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
Clive, I don't know how to thank you.
It's all right. We should find him a dry blanket, though. Wouldn't want the little monster catching a cold.
Passou o final, né? Eu acho.
There. He's finally asleep.
The poor thing had a long day.
That makes two of us. So, what happens now?
Now? Now, we make things right.
How?
By providing Walyas what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. A family to love and protect him. So that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
Then he's a lucky boy. And not only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
She'll do her best.
Shula. The beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled. Might it not be time to cast off your ancestors' glamour and retake your place in the Twins?
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain the wall much longer. But are we truly safe? Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are and what we believe? If I remember rightly, you and yours still choose to remain hidden, do you not?
We do.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us, supplies, food, equipment, do not hesitate to ask.
It's kind of you to offer. But we'll manage, just as we always have. Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
I fear much of it is past saving. The best we can do is strive to turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walias?
For everyone. I swear it.
Then we shall be waiting. Until the tides bear you back to shore.
DLC The Rising Tide concluída. Então esse é o final, né, pra mim. O final de Final Fantasy. Placa do abrigo. Finalmente terminei o Final Fantasy XVI.
Do you think he'll
E
be
tá
alright?
registrado.
Well, yes. Only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The Moats of Water are a fine people, and they will take good care of him.
Up by the Vare, Ultima spoke to me. He called Leviathan his most profaned fragment, and told me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Walias's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Yet I doubt either of those crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Icon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he simply deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes. There's no escaping them. Even here. Hidden away in Mysidia, the blessing of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Walias was born, and from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, if we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
then we must change it.
That we must.
And we shall.
Um convite. Uma luz sinistra escapa da pedra de Arete, convidando Clive a entrar. Que novos desafios o aguardam nos campos de provação virtuais de Última? Besteira, né? Agora que o jogo acabou. Explique isso. E ainda tem uma missão secundária ainda. Várias missões secundárias. Oh! Vamos ver aqui. O jogo que se recusa a terminar.
Yes?
Ó.
You can't expect me to make something out of nothing.
O jogo que se recusa a terminar. Ai, que doido, cara. O jogo não termina, velho. Eu vou na lojinha só pra recuperar os itens.
This is all we have. Here you are. Well, if you're sure you need it. I'll be here.
Bora, né? Já que tá aqui. Vamos fazer, né? 4 missões. Vamos lá.
My friend, I have news. I think I might have found a way to break Talor's curse.
Go on.
Well, after listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tomberries are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. Apparently, a chosen few live to incredible ages and grow to many times the size of their counterparts. The folktales hold that it's the very eldest of these, the Tomberry kings, who weave the curses, and that their magics bind their victims to them, that they might continue to feed on their pain.
So if we slay the one that cast the curse, the feeding will cease.
But that was my thinking, yes. Though I doubt it'll be easy. These kings are not just bigger, they're stronger too. And if the tales are true, their followers will defend them to the death. It is a perilous proposition, in short. But it may also be Talor's only hope. What say you?
I'll do it. Even if killing this king doesn't break the curse, Mysidia will be a safer place for its removal.
Thank you.
So then, where will I find it?
That, alas, I do not know. It must have woven the curse at the altar in Father's Fell, but as to where it is now...
Fanet! You were the one asking about Tonberries, right? Because there's a whole bloody army of them out on the cloak!
What? But why would they stray so far? And why now?
There's only one way to find out. I'll head up the mountain and see what's going on.
Right. Thank you. And please, be careful. We can talk about the king later. It's more important that we find out why the Tonberries are massing on the cloak.
Found her. They're almost at the gate. But they won't be coming any closer. It's over. That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Talor, he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
What? Is he?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tonberry King may have begun the cursing ritual again. In earnest this time. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor. I'm going up.
My thanks. I shall pray for both of you.
Good girl.
Bora lá.
Run like the wind. More of them. Come on then. I crave an audience with your king. Another group. They don't look very regal. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Still no sign of the king. Could Fanad have been wrong? There's dozens of them. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. That's a lot of zombies. Get him! Farewell. Looks like that's the last of them. Out here, anyway. But beastmen do like dark places. Well, I'll be damned.
Nossa, como se eu não tivesse enfrentado um bicho desse aí 500 vezes. A diferença é que agora ele tem uma coroa, né? Falta a fumacinha do pé. O Haytonberry.
Has a crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here.
Ele sumiu. Espadachim talhado.
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how
Cansou, hein?
Talor's doing.
Vamos lá.
Clive! Is it done then?
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but judging by that smile on your face, I think I already know the answer.
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted. There is one thing I'd like to know, though. If you don't mind my asking. What made you seek the Tombury's help in the first place?
Oh, that, well, you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. Though they never said to what. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tomburys, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them, that all outsiders were the same, but you're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Clive, there's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Talor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tombury King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or perhaps knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what lifted the weight from Talor's heart. I know from experience that many illnesses are not wholly physical, but of the spirit, at least in part.
Was there ever really a curse then? Or was Talor simply suffering from the pain of his memories? And the guilt of what he'd done? For all the difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Maybe not. But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
Mais uma missão concluída. Extra power aí, ó. Pra enfrentar esse jogo só com extra power, assim, ó. Com... Quem tá aqui na capa aqui, ó? Gustavo Lima. Mentira, não é Gustavo Lima, não. Como que é o nome do cara aqui, ó? Murilo Ruff. Não sei quem é, tá? Ganhei um oricalco. No Reino da Dor. Bora lá. O que dá pra fazer aqui com
What is it you want?
este oricalco? Dá nada, não tem o iludido ali, ó, ilúdio. Aí.
A good tide to you.
Agora dá pra abrir as 3 missõezinhas.
Here, mister! Over here!
Faltam 3, né? Isso aí, faltam 3.
Please, mister, you've got to help us. The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something... you should have seen it.
Stop. Take a deep breath and tell me everything. Starting with your name.
Sorry, my name's Eirik. When you went up to the Air of Hours with Miss Shula, I followed you.
You could have been killed.
Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors, so I thought I'd be alright if I stayed close like. But then I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw what?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was, that were tearing up the ground and cutting down trees.
Spouts of water. I don't recall seeing anything like that in the forest.
Well, I did, and I don't ever want to see it again. You'll get rid of it, won't you?
All right. If this creature is as terrible as you claim, it could well pose a threat to the village. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, mister. It was over by the Swift one that I saw it. Maybe it's still there.
Then that's where I'll start my search. But this time, you're going to stay here. Understood?
I wouldn't go through those gates for 1,000 gil. Not with that thing out there. Good luck, though.
Perdido na floresta.
It was near the Swift one I saw the monster. You've got to do something.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from 100.
And then I dreamed.
My lord, might I have a moment of your time? I would beg of you a service.
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the north?
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Wallius, you know. A dominant. The Warden of Ice.
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. and it was she whose duty became to attend her grave. A duty that was passed down to me.
I see. And the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsmen finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better had they not. On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed the cliffs beyond. None of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away for us?
Bora.
Of course.
O túmulo da
I'll see the
bruxa.
path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord. The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
Why so far from Haven?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia, they found her there, in an old abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
Além do túmulo. Aqui no túmulo da bruxa agora. É mole?
If all goes well, you will be the first to visit Witch Drop in many moons. Just turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, as I told you. It will take you straight to where the fiends were sighted.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive? Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Tá
Not
doido.
quite, but a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt.
Caçada.
Care to join me?
Dando com a língua nos dentes.
All right. Tell me about our quarry.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. Normally, we leave such animals well alone, and for good reason. But I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
It's
A
tongue.
língua dele.
If you'll permit me, tributary, I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
It's been over a week since me sister gave birth to her first child, yet she still isn't back on her feet. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches, but all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of. And Walias, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. Our hunters have no shortage of skill, but this task calls for more than that. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either. The Givra is as wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might catch it unawares, but any more than that, and it would pick up our scent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth. That would be most kind of you.
Come then, Clive. The river of time flows fast, and so must we. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out. The flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest, then.
É uma caçada fora do esconderijo. Let's
There's
go.
nothing a Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walius's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Saw the sea reach up. The heavens.
You weren't dreaming, Dewdrop.
Vamos fazer a caçada primeiro, então. Vamos ver que bicho que vai dar.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Where will we find them?
Further in. These will do nicely.
Thanks, girl.
Eita. Achei que nunca ia precisar de matar esses bichos. Couro ensanguentado.
Return to the sea, and to the clouds rise again.
We have our bait then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the Dark Gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise our scent.
Por ervas de louco para o portão perto do portão sombrio. Seguir em frente. Bora seguir em frente. Ervas de louco.
There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips and rub them on your clothes.
If you insist. You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast for worms.
Oh, I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby.
Na hora de ligar a luz aqui. Já volto. Aí, acho que agora sim. E ficou um pouquinho melhor, né? Vambora. Tudo arrumado, tudo certo. Partiu.
Where should we lay the bait?
Gavers are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
Marking its territory.
Something was. A curl, maybe.
De novo.
A fresh kill.
But not a Givras. The wounds are too clean. Too small.
Isso aí. É meio que por aqui.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belonged to a Givra. There's no mistaking them. We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry. Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Gavers are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Says the man who battled an icon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the moats of water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
It was Sid, the man whose name I bear. He fought for his people and their future with every fiber of his being. And I'm just following in his footsteps. In many ways, you remind me of him.
Me? You're confusing daring with desperation. Quiet. Something's coming. Our guest has finally arrived.
Shall we greet him?
It'd be rude not to. Don't let it escape.
Tem defesa alta e difícil de dar o stagger nele, né? No. Machucou, hein? Boa. Suitão caindo ali, ó. Suitão da massa. Quase cai.
You weren't exaggerating when you said they were dangerous.
They're forces of nature, all right. And with this one's passing, the river of life has calmed. O roaring torrent, son of storms, may your spirit run free in the open ocean. This flesh I claim, that your gifts might rain down upon us this day, and our river flow in spate once more. Well then, let's return to the village. We must get this tongue to Yamila before it spoils.
Já? Já rapidinho assim. Jamila.
Tributary.
A mocinha que trabalhou no
My
véu.
lord, did all proceed as planned?
Com
It did.
certeza.
Here. One Geaver tongue. As promised.
Oh, thank you. I shall add it to the broth at once. By your leave, tributary.
If there is anything else that we can do to help, you need only ask.
No, no. You've already done more for my family than I can ever repay.
Just as you have, Clive, for my family. I only regret that I have nothing to offer you in return but my gratitude.
It's more than enough. Besides, I'm no less grateful to you.
For what?
For welcoming my friends and I into your midst. For showing us how your people live. For reminding me that the world we strive to create, where bearers can live alongside their fellow men in peace and comfort, is no mere fantasy.
I'd hardly call it comfort. Every day is a struggle. Though we do at least struggle together, it's true.
As must we all. I only ask that you remember the cost of using your gifts as a bearer. I know that you feel it's your duty to do whatever you can to help your people. But you have a child to think about now. And Wallis has lost enough.
I shall bear that in mind.
That's all I ask. Oh, and if there is anything else that we can do to help, well, you know.
Thank you. Truly.
Reflexo da escuridão. Mas não creio que pintou mais uma missão do nada, velho. Caraca, inacreditável. Vamos lá, né? Infinitas missões. A chula de novo.
No, it has to be him.
What has to be who? If you, don't mind my asking.
It's not your asking, I mind. It's my explaining. But I don't see any other way around it. You see, when a baby is born here, we hold a ceremony to welcome them. The rite of immersion, we call it. But I don't know whether Wallius was ever afforded that courtesy. What is abundantly clear, though, is that my ancestors never welcomed him as one of us. And I want to change that. The problem is, the ceremony requires 3 ministrators, the baby's parents and a witness. As tributary, the role of witness would normally fall to me, but being Wallius's closest living relative, I must play the role of mother.
So you want me to serve as witness in your stead?
That's right. A witness must be a trusty guardian, ready to steer the child through the stormy waters of life and on to tranquility. Which is why I thought of you.
Seria uma honra.
It would be my honor.
É ser o padrinho
Thank you,
do
Clive.
Alias.
So, if you will serve as mother and I as witness, who will take on the father's role?
I have a younger brother. He should be making ready for the rite as we speak, but whether he is or not. Let me introduce you.
Please do. If he's anything like his sister, I'm sure we'll get on famously.
I'll bid him come to the Witten Hall. Will you wait for us there?
Gladly.
Vamos lá. Água da vida.
Clive, my brother.
If it isn't my old mate Sid!
Ah, não acredito.
You?
So you do remember me, even stripped of my cunning disguise? I'm touched.
You two know each other.
My friends and I crossed paths with your brother on our hunt for the dusk crystals, during which we saved his life. 3 times, was it?
3, 4, who's counting? All I know is when Shula mentioned she'd called in Sid the Outlaw to help young Walyas, I could be sure that the little rascal was in safe hands. I mean, having seen you in action back at the tower, I know exactly what you're capable of.
So the mercenary you met in the Sage Spire, that was Clive. And he saved your life? That's a rather different story from the one you told me. And a far likelier one at that. It would appear my family owe you twice over. Whether they admit it or not. Honestly, Fammy, would it kill you to tell the truth once in a while?
What? I said sorry, didn't I? How about we save the, recriminations until after the ceremony, eh?
Speaking of which, what does this ceremony involve exactly?
It's simple, really. We each say a short prayer and anoint the child's head with holy water.
Nothing too onerous then.
Not about the rite itself, no. But it does call for some preparation. One of the witness's responsibilities is to collect the holy water, you see. 3 phials for the 3 ministrators, each taken from a particular place.
Nossa senhora. Vambora, né?
Don't worry, though. It's not as if you have to go alone. I can show you the way.
I'd appreciate that.
Famiel, you stay here and ready the Witten Hall.
Leave it to me.
If there's anything Jill and I can do to assist you.
We'd be glad to help.
Thank you both. All right then, let's get started, shall we? There are 3 types of holy water that we must collect. The water of the mountain, of the river, and of the sea. We take the water of the mountain from the spring atop Maiden's March. The water of the river from the course that flows through the ruins of Riversmeet. And the water of the sea from the shallows of Tailwind Bay. Here are the phials we'll be using in the ceremony. I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Vamos então, né? Encurtar o caminho. Dá um load, mas a gente encurta um pouco o caminho, né?
I'm warning you.
Someone's in trouble. Come on.
Que saco, hein?
Help? What help? Nobody's coming to... Help?
We're here to help.
Attention on us.
Desgrama. Também não foi pouco, não. Foi.
Is anyone hurt?
Oh, Sid! Thank all the clouds in the heavens you came. You saved us. Again!
Would you two care to explain what you're doing up here?
The chief sent us to fetch incense for the ceremony. So the Witten Hall smells nice. For the little Ben.
You mean to tell me you braved this den of deadly beasts for some tree sap?
You don't have to do everything he says, you know.
Or if you must, at least have the good sense to ask one of our hunters to accompany you.
We're sorry.
It's fine. Just go back to the village before you get yourselves into any more trouble.
Right you are. Oh, and thanks and that.
Remind me to give my brother a cuff round the ear when we get back. Right then. Let's collect this water, shall we? The rain that falls on the mountain emerges here, in these springs.
The source of the river. The source of life.
Precisely. Take care not to spill it.
Right. Let's save that for the ceremony.
Um já foi. Vamos ver o outro. Esse aqui, ó. Reunião.
We can collect the water of the river from here.
All right.
Aqui tranquilo. Eu trabalho não. Não dessa vez. Bem tranquila essa.
The water of the river represents life. It is constantly moving, constantly
Constante
changing.
mudança. Tudo tem um significado, né? A nascente no rio, depois no mar.
And though its course may twist and turn or branch into 1,000 separate streams, it always flows in the same direction, from source to sea, beginning to end.
Like time. What of Wallius then? When your ancestors froze him, did they remove him from the River of Life?
They did. Like an ice-bound pool that didn't thaw for 80 summers. But now he's free to flow again, to live. And you and I shall flow with him, for we are all but drops of water in the great river of life.
I find that thought oddly reassuring.
Go on.
A drop of water might seem insignificant on its own, but as a part of a torrent, it can cleave a path through the hardest rock. It makes me believe we humans might just stand a chance.
I believe we might. Just one more file to go then.
Nearly done.
Fazer uma pausazinha rápida aí. Coisa pouca, hein? Quase não dá pra perceber. Rapidaço. Não sei o que lá. Do Bom Vento. Colete água benta da Baía do Bom Vento. Então vambora. Só voltar com a câmera aqui. Aí. É aqui que eu tenho que ir então, né? Não é possível, mano. É. Ganhei a tal da água marinha lá que tava... É útil, no fim das contas.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah, não acredito, velho.
Let's go.
Faster!
This path leads down to the coast. Usually we keep this gate shut tight, but since this is a special occasion... Thank the tides the weather held. This place can be treacherous when the waves are high. If it weren't for the holy water, no one would ever come down here.
I'll be sure to watch my step.
Water flows to the sea, then rises into the clouds. Just like life, the end is not the end, only a new beginning. My ancestors chose this place because it was where the first boat landed.
And it's a good thing they didn't land closer to the surge.
Quite.
Finalmente. O último. Minha nossa.
The water of the sea. I still can't help but be awed by it.
Oh? All that wave ever made me feel was pity and sorrow for the innocent life trapped inside it. The child my great-grandfather sacrificed to try to change his people's fate. It was wrong. An unforgivable sin. But I
Isso aí não
often
tem
wonder,
mais, foi embora na DLC.
will my descendants ever forgive me for what I have done? As tributary, I've faced many difficult choices. And though I've always striven to do what's best for my people, here we live in poverty, hidden away from the world. So have my choices denied them a better life, just as my ancestors denied Walyas his?
No. You would not forcibly sacrifice one of your people to save the others. You do the best you can for all of them, as do I. We share in their woes, just as we share in their joys. And the most we can do is try to bring them more of the latter.
Aye, you're right. And try I shall, to bring all of my people a better tomorrow. Walyas included.
Then I wish you luck. If my time with the boy is any indication, he's going to be quite a handful.
Then we must start as we mean to go on, and give him the very best welcome we can.
Where to next, then?
Back to the village, to find out if my brother has made the necessary preparations. Or got his lackeys to do it for him.
Back to the village, vambora. Vamos embora.
We have the holy water. Is everything else in place?
All ready to go. Told you could count on me.
Then let us begin. Famiel, have your men summon everyone to the Witten Hall.
Right you are.
Ashula, wait. I don't know the words.
Don't worry, there aren't many of them. we'll have time enough to practice before people arrive.
Tirar minha cara aqui.
My friends, we are gathered here today to welcome this child into our community by the rite of immersion, as has been our custom since the first reign. As tributary, I would normally perform the rite with the child's parents, but Walius's mother and father returned to the sea long ago. So I and my brother Famiel shall serve as his family, while the one who returned him to us shall bear witness in my stead. Clive, if you would step forward.
Like the rain that falls on the mountains tall, are we born.
Like the river that flows through the valleys below, do we live.
Like the boundless sea, where the currents run free, do we die, and to the clouds then rise again.
The circle of water is the circle of life, and today from the heavens falls rain anew. This child, Walius, now joins our stream, and he shall flow with us from the mountains to the sea. You played your part to a T, Clive. Thank you. It means a lot to us.
I was honored to be asked, and terrified I'd miss.
Now that you're part of the family,
Legal cerimônia.
Yes, my lad. Uncle Famiel can teach you the ways of the world.
Oh no,
Melhor
he
não.
can't.
Don't be so hasty. Your brother's knack for self-preservation might serve him well.
Ha!
É.
You are never going to let me live that down, are you?
I'm gonna raise Walius as if he were my own. Teach him everything I know about life, our people, and our past. But with all the mother crystals gone, he will grow up in a world without comforts. One where we only have ourselves and each other to rely on.
I'd say your people are better prepared than most to survive in such a world, Shula. To thrive, indeed. under your guidance.
Only if nature continues to smile on us. If we were to lose her gifts, we'd be left with nothing at all.
Yes. But it needn't come to that. Not if we can stop the spread of the Blight. So long as we can save a single patch of soil, we can plant the seeds for a new world. One where we can all be free.
Perhaps then we might finally be able to step out from behind our curtain, eh? Till that day comes, I wish you good tide.
Thank you. We should be on our way.
Well, you be careful out there.
Aye, you steer clear of trouble now.
Likewise.
Essa missão é maneira. A água da vida. Essa missão é maneira. O talismã da primeira chuva. É pra guardar o negócio do Clive? É, olha lá. Também chamados de pendões, devido ao aspecto semelhante a uma bandeira. Esses amuletos peculiares feitos à mão representam a jornada pelo rio da vida, da primeira chuva até o retorno ao mar. Todo Misidiano recebe dezenas desses talismãs no ritual de imersão, na esperança de que sua jornada seja longa e tranquila. A água do rio representa a vida. Embora seu curso seja tortuoso, ele sempre flui na mesma direção. Chula. A água do rio representa a vida. Embora seu curso seja tortuoso, ele sempre flui na mesma direção. Muito maneiro.
To think, we must be the first outsiders to have witnessed that rite in over a century.
Wallius has been waiting for it for nearly as long. He seemed pleased to be finally rejoining the family.
Now all we have to do is save that family. To change our river's course.
Cheers for helping out Halleck and Marnik, by the way. I told them to run at the first sign of trouble, but in fairness, I didn't specify in which direction.
Didn't the chief do well? His performance made all the maidens in the village go misty-eyed. Nah, that was our incensers doing, I reckon. The smoke like.
Mais rápido, né? Essa missão 1 deve ser mais tranquila. Você só matar um bichinho só e acabou.
Is that the hunter?
It's you. Nassef's savior.
Are you all right? What happened?
I was tracking an ibex when a great spout of water struck me square in the back. Sent me flying all the way across the clearing.
Did you see what made it?
No. All I heard was a noise. An ear-splitting din.
De novo?
Might this be the culprit? Leave him to us.
Vai. De longe. Espólios. Belicta e meteorito. Bora.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a threat to the village, but you can't blame the boy for being scared.
You made that look a lot easier than it was.
Do you think that was the beast which attacked you?
That thing? Not a chance. Would have heard it coming a league away. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything an Archelon can manage.
Oh. A boy from the village sent me in search of a beast that could conjure such things, but...
That's it. That's the noise I heard. Sounded like it came from the ruins.
I'll go. You head back to Haven and see a healer.
You keep your wits about you, all right? You don't want to end up like me.
Ah, cadê? Aqui.
Come on. What do we have here? Straight home now.
O siriguejo. Ih,
Found her. Something's been busy. Whatever this creature is, it's out for blood. But it's not having ours. Stay close, Torgal. Where are you?
tem que subir lá, né? Ai, ai.
Another fragment of Wallius's rage. I should have known. Time to put you to bed too. Get him! Too slow.
Nossa. Ela vai tontear mais uma vez. Me atingiu. Pronto. Agora acabou. Caraca, ela tem uma defesa muito alta. Deu só 7.000 isso tudo. Membrana aquosa, 2.
Fingers crossed that's the last of them.
Tomara que sim, né?
Either way, I should let Eirik know the danger is past. For now, at least.
Vamos dar uma subida ali pra ver qual é. Ali, ó. Caraca, a cachoeira. Só pra ver a visão mesmo. Porque caramba, olha isso. Vai dar onde isso, será? Ah, só dar a volta só na Bahia. Vou voltar lá e falar com o moleque. Acabar essa missão logo. 3 horas e 21 já de gravação. Mas vamos terminar esse negócio hoje. Tá tomando esporro ali, ó.
So? Did you find the fiend that attacked me and young Eirik here?
I did. It won't be troubling you anymore.
Yes! I knew you'd get it.
Only because you warned me of its existence. Not that you should ever have learned of its existence, but all's well that ends well, I suppose.
What was it, anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Wallius in the Surge, he was angry and afraid. The Icon summoned these creatures for his protection. Though why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet, I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for his mum. That's where she died, isn't it? The Falls.
The Falls?
Aye. When they took her baby, she threw herself off the top. We go there once a year to pay our respects. The whole village.
An Eggy is a part of its master's spirit, but Wallius wouldn't have been aware of what had happened to his mother, would he?
Well, either way, you did us a favor putting that thing to rest. Us and Wallius. Thank you.
Aye. Thanks, mister.
Perdidos na floresta. Acabou.
It was supposed to be me catching the beasts of the forest unawares, not the other way around. Just goes to show. You can never let your guard down.
When I grow up, I want to be a mighty warrior like you. I want to train with the sword every day. Inside the village walls, like.
Acredito. Vamos recompor as poções aqui.
I will have to charge you. May it serve you well. Here you are. May it serve you well. Then I bid you good tide.
Ah, não é possível, cara.
Now, what have I done to deserve that scowl? Mind how you go, and remember, good things.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble.
Quero terminar logo com isso. Siga o caminho até o salto da bruxa. Vamos ver se dá pra cortar caminho. Em tese dá. Vamos pra cá, ó. O Romião. Para ali, depois segue o jogo, né? Vem pra cá, ó. É isso aí.
This should be the path to Witchdrop. Hungry, Toggle.
Não vai ter luta não, só passar direto. O que é isso?
Here's our welcoming party.
Nível 53. Um chocobo diferente. Oh, o que é isso? É um grifo do nada. Do nada apareceu o grifo, cara. Bem na hora. Porra. Acabou. Minha nossa. Do nada pulou o grifo também, né, bicho? Porra. Aí é foda. Presa afiada em material. Imagina a bruxa. Já gastei quase tudo aqui.
Looks like that's the last of them. Now,
vai achando.
where's the grave?
Gastei 3 poções aqui já. É o túmulo ali?
This must be it.
My lord, thank you for making the path safe again.
XVI. Was that her name?
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it?
A dominante.
rough-hewn stone with naught but a given name engraved on it. But my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when
Sai
she
da frente
passed.
aqui.
Every day was a struggle to survive. They had neither the time nor the energy to devote to a more elaborate memorial. Yet they spared what they could to grant her wish, that even in death she might continue to watch over her home.
She lived down there then? In the ruins?
That's right. They were once the living quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave her spell, this was where she and her retinue stayed. There were priests, handmaidens, and a knight sworn to shield her from harm. Of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived, fled or dead in the Western Wars.
All except XVI, who remained till the end. Alone.
Indeed. At least, that is the story as it's been handed down in Haven. But there is an epilogue to the tale. One known only to Lady Shula and myself. Some years after XVI's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave and found a stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate. She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no answer. The only words he spoke were, "Tell me true, whose grave is this?" So she told him of how her people had met and cared for XVII, and how she had died. His only reaction was to stare up at the air of hours in silence. Then he left, never to be seen again.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
Do you know something of him?
When we went up to the Air of Hours to unravel the spell, we were set upon by a shade in the shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Vare, and in its ether, I felt Shiva, the witch.
You think this may have been the same man my great-grandmother met? XVI's knight?
I don't know. Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was intent on protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit? What remained of her ether, preserved in the Vare? Perhaps his spirit too became enraveled in her spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended it.
If the shade you fought was XVI's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more. And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
That they might be together. Once and for all.
Missão concluída, além do túmulo. Acho que agora acabou, hein?
Thank you, my lord, for reuniting them. Thank you, my lord, for reuniting them.
Agora acabou. 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 Depois de 3 horas e 34 minutos. Vou passar no ferreiro.
You don't reckon Shula's thinking of this?
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
A espada ainda não dá pra fazer. Ih, faltou o ilúdio. Não vai ter então. É, o cinto de ilúdio, falta ilúdio. Já era, não vai ter como. Quem tá ilúdio sou eu.
This is all we have. Well, if you're sure you need it.
Our work mining the dust crystals might have gone up in smoke, but Mysidia still needs canny traders to do business beyond the wall.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. But no matter how many footpads and cutthroats come trying to take our hard-gotten gains, we know exactly what to do. Now, what have I done to deserve that scowl? What do I do around here?
Bem, eu costumava ser encarregado de procurar cristais para o vilarejo. Eu e os caras, isso é, Halleck e Marnet, que eram meus músculos. Agora, porém, bem, agora dá pra dizer que estou explorando novas oportunidades. Não que eu guarde algum rancor. Não mais, pelo menos. Eu sempre fui bom em superar as coisas, como você sabe. Além disso, cristais de crepúsculos não era meu único produto. O abrigo tem várias outras coisas para oferecer, desde peixes e peles a linho tingido, com uma relíquia ou outra que encontramos nas ruínas. Não tem muitos comerciantes que resistam à minha língua afiada, isso posso dizer. Mas normalmente, eu limito minhas negociações para o pessoal do mercado clandestino. Digo o que quiser, mas eu descobri que quem negocia por debaixo dos panos tende a fazer menos perguntas, o que é ótimo quando se tem um alvo nas suas costas. Então não se preocupe, nunca vai faltar nada para o meu povo, inclusive o jovem Waljas, acho que ele chama assim, enquanto eu estiver por perto, é uma promessa. É a irmã dele. Bom, meus pais morreram quando eu era pequeno, então Shula era o mais próximo que eu tinha de família enquanto crescia. E quando se trata de comandar as pessoas, ela tem talento nato. Imagino que você tenha passado tempo suficiente perto da minha irmã para saber que a palavra dela é lei. E se você quebrar, ela quebra você. Eu a irritei várias vezes do que gostaria de lembrar. Mais vezes do que gostaria de lembrar. Mas ela sempre me deu outra chance. Não preciso dizer que ela não ficou muito feliz quando soube o que aconteceu na torre. Mas não pelo motivo que você acha. Ela não se irritou por perder os cristais do crepúsculo. Não mesmo. Mas pelo fato de os caras quase morrerem no processo. Ela está sempre preocupada com Halleck e Marnek. Sabe, porque os tolos não têm um pingo de bom senso para compartilhar entre eles. Ainda assim, não posso dizer que é a culpa. É o trabalho dela manter as pessoas a salvo. Mas era meu trabalho proteger os cristais e o dinheiro que nosso povo precisa para sobreviver. E não iria desistir sem... Bem, não uma luta, exatamente. Mas você entende o que eu estou dizendo, não entende? De um fora da lei para outro. Enfim, não precisa se preocupar comigo ou com minha irmã, nem com o pequeno Waljas. Com a gente para guiá-lo, o futuro dele será brilhante, feito a bunda do Bahamut. Caraca! Cristais de crepúsculo. Eles eram imitações fajutas, criadas pelos decaídos na tentativa de construir o próprio Crystal Matter. E eles talvez tivessem continuado escondidos por mais 1000 verões se meu tetravô e seus companheiros não tivessem esbarrado em uma rachadura no muro exterior do Pináculo dos Sábios, numa noite nevoenta. Quase uma vida inteira depois de perderem o chifre do Draco, eles acharam que foram abençoados novamente, até o primeiro fragmento ruir. E eles descobriram que não haviam encontrado um Crystal Matter, só um bloco de decaídos fantasiado. Com sorte de tanto vagarem, meus antepassados ficaram tão teimosos quanto Aroukes. auroques. Não sei o que é isso, não. Em vez de lamentarem a mão que receberam, eles trabalharam com o que tinham e finalmente descobriram algo que valia a pena. O problema é que os cristais do crepúsculo racham se você usar muito o éter de uma vez. Mas meus ancestrais descobriram que se usar vários fragmentos, você reduz o consumo de cada um, estende a vida útil deles e os torna perfeitos para o nosso glamour. A gente tem estocado esses desgraçados desde então. E deve ter o suficiente para durar um bom tempo, mesmo agora que a fonte se foi. Só foi recentemente que nós pensamos em tentar vender essas coisas. Quem ia querer um cristal que só se pode usar uma vez, hein? Mas então a cauda do Draco ruiu e de repente o pessoal ficou disposto a gastar seus gils suados em qualquer coisa que brilhasse. E eu só dei a eles o que eles queriam. Pelo bem da nossa tribo, é claro. E assim acabou.
Give us a shout if you need out. Other than dust crystals, that is.
Não tem mais missões. Acabou. Vamos lá pro esconderijo. Dá mais um save Gamesters. E fim da jornada de Final Fantasy XVI. Ah, tá. Então aqui, de volta para casa, a gente decreta o fim dessa jornada aqui de Final Fantasy XVI. Que é um jogo que eu gostei muito e que realmente vai ficar guardado na memória. É um jogo muito bom. Gostei demais desse jogo, cara. Foi uma aventura... Demorou horas e horas, eu não sei quantas horas. Depois eu vou ver lá no YouTube. Mas foram muitas horas de gameplay, foi muito bom. Exceto algumas missões secundárias que eu achei que foi um exagero colocá-las ali, né? Foi meio encheção de linguiça. Mas, no mais, é um jogão, não tem como. Você falar de trilha sonora, de aspecto visual, então... As CGIs, as batalhas de icons, cara, é épico. É um jogo épico. Eu não sei se na época dele ele chegou a ser cotado pro jogo do ano, né? Que é um pouco injusto, né? Tirando essas ressalvas aí de missões secundárias inúteis e tal. É um jogo que foi muito bem construído, cara. E Final Fantasy sempre tem essa pegada. Sempre tem essa pegada de trilha sonora, do capricho da Square, né? Então, olha o Dion aqui. É um puta de um personagem esse cara também.
Ifrit, your resolve didn't falter.
No. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate. But I should meet with my old tutor here, at the very end of the world. I thank you, with all my heart, for giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
I should like to look upon that flower once more, when I am worthy. I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Grieger go with us.
And see us safely home.
Ó.
Must we away? My decision is made.
Já tomei minha decisão. Vou levar você e seu irmão até a origem para que o nome Lesage se perpetue com honra. e não na infâmia. Isso aqui eu não cheguei a ver antes de fazer o final lá do jogo principal, né? Eu não cheguei a ter esse diálogo com o Dion, não. Legal que tá tendo agora, né? Meio que sem querer. Vai entrar no registro também, né? Ainda que talvez eu não... Vossa Alteza, você não vai?
You said it yourself.
Você mesmo disse, se eu partir, pode ser que eu não volte. Apesar disso, estou decidido a ir. O último me privou de muitas coisas e pretende tirar de todos nós o pouco que ainda temos.
He must be stopped.
Ele precisa ser impedido a qualquer custo.
He must.
Precisa sim. Obrigado, Vossa Alteza. Você se precipita igual seu irmão. Guarde os agradecimentos para quando isso acabar. Apócrates, 1000 livros. Meus dias sob a tutelagem do mestre Apócrates foram alguns dos mais alegres e gratificantes da minha vida. O conhecimento dele é vasto, e ele me ensinava as coisas de bom grado, para que eu pudesse ser útil a meu pai em questões de Estado. E para que, quando chegasse a hora, eu pudesse ser um governante à altura do que as pessoas esperavam e mereciam.
Alas.
Infelizmente, eu o decepcionei em tudo.
And yet...
Mesmo assim, ele me recebeu com carinho, como se eu ainda fosse o garoto atento a cada palavra dele. De certa forma, talvez eu seja, e talvez eu ainda possa fazer com que ele se orgulhe de mim.
I await your word.
É isso. Fechando aqui, dando aquele save final. Pra ficar na nuvem. Vou gerar mais um aqui. Pronto. Eu sei que esse aqui é o último, que tá no nível 51, né? Isso aí. Fechando Final Fantasy XVI. Nesse registro aqui de hoje. Dia 1º de fevereiro de 2026. É isso aí. Até breve. Tchau. Vamos fechar aqui. Vamos aproveitar para ver o que tem no Game Pass para ser jogado logo em seguida. Caraca, Premium. 299. Tá bom preço. Não sou muito de Forza, não. Ah, vai sair no Game Pass. Eu não joguei o primeiro. Tava no Game Pass, eu não joguei. Enfim. Nossa senhora. Space Marine, Death Stranding. Eu cheguei a terminar um que tava no Game Pass antes. Não sei. Acho que não era esse não, né? Space Marine 2 agora. Ah, Space Marine 2. Acho que o outro que tava no Game Pass antes era o 1. Não era isso?
37 hours, 12 minutes ago, the Imperial cruiser Wrath of Espandor transmitted a distress beacon and then went silent.
I yearn to cleanse the galaxy of Xenos filth.
Caralho.
Unleash the Emperor's wrath on these brood-born vermin.
Reactor critical to laser. Disengage. Remain vigilant. The Xenos infestation goes deep in this ship.
Lindamente perturbador, né? (2024). Agora eu tô na dúvida. Residente, né? Vamos ver o catálogo inteiro. Mostrar tudo. Qual que era o Warhammer que tava, né? Digna Hole. A Plague Tale. Esse tava, saiu, entrou de novo. Prince of Persia. Quake. Retro Classics. Tomb Raider. Nossa, esse jogo é horrível. Esse jogo aqui é bom. Rise, Son of Rome. Outro Tomb Raider. Sifo, horrível. South of Midnight, muito bom. Visions of Mana. Eu cheguei a comprar esse jogo aqui. Era esse aqui que eu joguei? Mastercraft 2025. Acho que foi esse aqui que eu joguei. Agora tenho dois. Então é isso. Depois eu decido o que jogar. Eu não sei. Fiquei até na dúvida, cara. Tanto tempo jogando Final Fantasy. Muito obrigado e tchau.